In previous topic, we had an example of batch run competition, and condition of this competition was very beneficial for households because they could purchase their products at marginal cost. But firms didn't like it because of that. They came to a solution that coming together, we can act as monopolies by sharing the profit of whole market. But sharing price as a monopolist is not a natural equilibrium. If one firm sets monopoly price, then the next firm stops its rival by setting lower price. Let's consider the previous example by another way. Let's suppose again that a firm chooses prices, and the firm can choose between high price and low price, and marginal cost is as usual constant at which there is some profit earned by the companies. And we have several possible variants of choices, like both firms set high prices, both firms set low prices, or when first firm chooses high while the other chooses low, vice versa, the first firm sets low, the second firm sets high price. Given this figure is an example of possible payoffs of two firms received in different price settings. If we consider that maximum profit that monopolists could get in this market is $200, for example, if the first choice of these both firms is high price setting at which these two shares the market profit and make $100 each, and the second company sets high prices, and it is beneficial for the first firm to lower the price, as in this case it receives more profit of $120. Or it could be the case when the second company sets low price while the first firm is at a high price. It's clear that this company gets nothing or only $60 if it's at low price. And by comparing all the results, we understand that setting low price is better in any case for the first firm, and the same as for the second firm. In other words, the natural equilibrium is for both to set the low price in this case. But we have one more way of getting a good payoff. Firms can collude and set price at which both of them are in the highest profit. And this method is not a natural equilibrium, as both of these firms are cheating. And the example of payoffs we discuss in an example of prisoner's dilemma. You have to know that cheating is not allowed by markets, but in some cases it is legal to collude and set high prices. For instance, when firms collude only once in order to punish some other firm if it cheats. But nowadays, firms ignore this and act as they want. Okay, let's again consider the example of two gas stations. At the beginning of their agreement, there was that they both will set a high price. Then they started to monitor each other. As long as one sets high price, the next does the same. If one of them drops the price, then the second firm punishes it by different way. For instance, they would have the requirement that both of these companies set a high monopolistic price in cooperation. If one of them deviates from the rule of lowering price, then the next firm punishes it by setting competitive price forever. After that, you understand that the companies have incentives to follow these listed rules. You can put yourself in the place of this first firm. If the second firm charges the high price, you can quickly decrease your price and maximize your profit. But it is your current profit only. You have to take into account the future periods, because after your action, the second company will charge competitive price and your future earnings will be decreased to zero. So it is better to cooperate with other firm, or otherwise you'll miss the collusive high price. What did we learn? In a oligopolistic market, firms have another market conditions and possibilities. If they choose correct strategy based on their predictions of other firms' actions, there is possibility to make a maximum profit in the market. And it is better to act in cooperation, because the firms have to work for future earnings, even if they earn more not following the collusion rules.